Shirk, a sin Allah does not forgive if you die upon it. Muhammad Qasim has been seeing divine dreams from Allah and have seen Muhammad peace and blessings upon him hundreds of times. The main message that is emphasized to him over and over in those dreams is that Allah will never forgive shirk, and we Muslims should remove all forms of shirk from our lives or the help of Allah will not come. Shirk is the act of assigning partners or equals to Allah in what is uniquely His, whether it involves His lordship, worship, or names and attributes. It's considered the most severe sin in Islam and is the only sin that Allah will not forgive on the Day of Judgment. Shirk can manifest in various forms, and understanding these with examples helps in grasping its seriousness. Categories of shirk in Rububiyyah, believing in multiple gods, each responsible for different life aspects. Thinking individuals like gurus or astrologers have divine power over fate or nature. Worshipping rulers or leaders as deities. Shirk in Uluhiyyah, praying to saints or prophets as if they have divine power, venerating idols or images as divine beings. Engaging in superstitious practices like using amulets for protection or luck. Shirk in Asma wa Sifat, attributing divine qualities like omniscience or omnipotence to humans. Depicting Allah with human characteristics. Using Allah's exclusive names for people like Al-Khaliq. There are 3 levels of shirk. Major shirk includes idol worship, performing rituals like bowing or sacrifices to idols, using astrology and fortune tellers, treating them as possessing divine knowledge. Minor shirk includes riya, showing off, doing religious acts for human approval, not for Allah, and swearing by others than Allah, like one's honor or parents. Hidden shirk includes secret desire for recognition, performing good deeds for acknowledgement by others, and crediting success to self only. Ignoring Allah's role in personal achievements. Understanding and avoiding these shirk forms is essential in Islam to uphold Tawheed, the belief in God's oneness. Shirk is considered the gravest sin in Islam for several fundamental reasons. It can violate Tawheed, compromise monotheism, undermine creation's purpose, shows ingratitude to Allah, negates good deeds, leads to eternal punishment, corrupts society, destabilizes personal faith, influences laws and governance that contradicts Islamic teachings, as well as being a barrier to paradise. Avoidance and repentance. We should encourage ourselves to learn and understand the concept of Tawheed, oneness of Allah, to avoid falling into shirk. Regular supplication for forgiveness and guidance is emphasized, as even unintentional or minor forms of shirk should be taken very seriously. Repentance in Islam is always open for those who sincerely turn back to Allah. Let's look at some examples of shirk. Worshipping idols, bowing to or venerating statues as gods, praying to saints and prophets, seeking help or intercession from deceased religious figures, using amulets and talismans, believing in their supernatural, protective, or lucky powers, seeking blessings at graves, praying to or venerating saints' graves, practicing superstition, believing in powers controlling events other than Allah, astrology and fortune-telling, relying on them for knowledge of the unseen, believing in omens, associating luck with certain creatures or objects, swearing by other than Allah, taking oaths by entities other than Allah, believing in divine equals, thinking others share Allah's divine attributes, attributing success to self, ignoring Allah's role in personal achievements, bowing to others, prostrating in a way that implies worship or reverence, belief in magic, thinking individuals can control nature through sorcery, images on clothes and objects, leading to undue reverence or adoration, non-Islamic rituals, participating in other faiths' worship practices, shared authority, believing others share Allah's authority. Most common type of shirk in today's world, pictures or images on clothes and objects, such as images on food products, cosmetic products, mugs, clothes, bags, medicine packet, laptop and phone, screensaver, billboards or banners, pictures in house walls or tables, pictures on social media accounts and digital shirk in emojis. People may wonder how pictures and emojis are shirk. Not all emojis are shirk, only the ones that have creatures or represent living souls. Pictures are modern versions of drawing a living being or creating a statue. We as humans are evolving, and shirk is also evolving with us. Unless they are necessary, it should be discarded or hidden away. Just because we are not worshipping these pictures, we should not be creating it or displaying it because you are challenging the oneness of Allah and imitating the disbelievers because they worship statues and pictures. How to get rid of this from our lives? Cover images on food products, cosmetic products with marker, or destroy the packaging. Hide away toys for kids in the drawer or closet after use. Destroy unnecessary pictures. Do not put selfie and pictures on social media. Stop using emojis. Throw away anything that has images on it that isn't necessary. There are a lot of hidden shirk everywhere in our houses. Please look carefully at every single object to be safe. You will feel a blissful change in your life after removing all forms of shirk from the house by Allah's mercy and will. Disclaimer: the reason ID and passports are not shirk is because they are necessary, but do not keep them in plain sight. Hide them away when not in use. Muhammad Qasim saw in his dreams many times that until we eradicate shirk from our lives, the help of Allah will not come. Here is a list of few hadiths that shows us the seriousness of shirk.
يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء ومن يشرك بالله فقد افترى